Hi guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'm returning with another video on the model farm diorama. So today, bit of a different video. As the work is quieting down, obviously slurry ban is in, even in Wales has come in this year, and a lot of the field work is done now. And yeah, so a lot of the work's quieting down a bit. So we thought we'd do a video of basically introducing the fleet. As the title says, meet the fleet. And we're going to go through all the tractors that are part of the contracting fleet. I chucked the 6.5 in there because she does do a bit of the work for contracting, but most of the time she is for the farm. But yeah, so I've lined them all up. We've currently got 7 tractors, and yeah, we've got 4 Deers, 2 Clars and 1 Fent. So yeah, we'll get into it. It's changed a little bit since the last time I done a little video like this. I think before we had a Massey 398, a Renault, we had New Holland TM, we had the 4755 John Deere, we had the 6930, the 6125R, geez, what else do we have? The Valtra, the white Valtra with the black rims. That was a nice tractor, but it just didn't suit us at the time. But yeah, without further ado, we'll get into it. We'll work ourselves from the Deers down, going from oldest to the newest, and yeah, we'll also say then what's been done to them customization wise, and what do I prefer and what don't I prefer, and go from there. So starting off small with the smallest tractor of the fleet, I would have thought, unless it's the 6530, I'm not quite sure, but definitely the oldest anyway. We've got the 6920. So she was originally a 7530, and we've done a few bits to her, quite a bit actually. We have put quite a bit of work into it. So if you remember, Viking brought out a short run of 7530s and they were sold out quite quick. I managed to get my hand on 2, and one of them is actually still, well, is in my model cabinet, and then this one I decided to convert into a 6920 because I always wanted a 6920, and this is the best I did. Definitely a few things I would improve. First off would be not to weather it, because well, with the 7530s being so rare, probably won't get as much money back for it, but there we are. So what do? We took the bonnet off, the 7530 bonnet. We put a 6920 bonnet on. Didn't need to shorten the chassis or nothing. Quite luckily that the bonnet was just the right size. We cut the front weight block off and just put the weight frame holder on the front. I'd like to get a proper one there. I do have another weight block that I might chuck on it, which is a nicer, more realistic sort of weight block. We chucked some narrower tyres and rims on her. We ordered these from away. They're quite nice. They fit really well and they suit the 6920 really well, in my opinion. Also put 2 Aeons on the top. We painted the exhaust chrome. Not a lot of people like to do that, but it's not on every tractor. Obviously then got the narrower rims and tyres on the back. UK reg plate, 05 plate. I don't know, would that be realistic for this age of tractor? I would have thought it would be. I would have thought that would have been probably the last 6920 to be done, I would have thought. And then I would have thought 06 would have been, 06, 07 would have been the first run of the 30 series. I don't know, I could be totally wrong. Don't count me on that. Another thing I need to change is the 50k sticker to a 40k, because I don't think you can get a 6920 in 50k box, I don't believe. because then the M series replaces 6920s, the newer M series. And then basically just around the other side is the exact same. So we'll move on to the next model, which is the 6530. So yet again, same rims and tyres, chucked that on her. We also then chucked 6530 decals on her. She's got a front linkage. I've had to glue the link arms or the rams up because they kept falling down. You can see they still fold down and everything, so you could still put an attachment on if you wanted to. It's got a removable loader. The loader brackets are made by Hugh Barr, or not made by Hugh Barr, but he supplies them. He's one of the suppliers. I believe he's the one that made this tractor, but I put the rims and stuff on it. So yeah, you take them 2 pins out and basically the loader comes off and you still have the brackets there. It's really nice, to be fair. It doesn't come off often though. Then we've got a perfect 32 muck grab on the front. Suits it quite well, to be fair, size wise. One beacon, cut the green star off because obviously it's going to be a yard tractor mainly. You're not going to have all that bells and whistles on her. 5-pillar cab, just basically a bit of black tape cut down, and yeah. Then on the back we've got a private, not private, a UK reg plate. Now they come out of the factory with the plates on this side, and then you can see made a little cut there and glued it on the right side, which is how they are in the UK. It is the incorrect plate, 13. I think it was 2012 they stopped making 30 series, I believe. But as I said, don't count me on that again. As I said, pillar through the middle of the door, and then it's also got removable hoses as well, which is quite nice. And that's basically it for that. 6930, probably one of my favourite, I would have thought. I am waiting on getting another set of rims and tyres like the 7430 has. Done a few bits to her. She came on flotation tyres, which are now on the Forager, which you may have noticed if you're a long time viewer. She's also got the realistic lights, which weren't done by me. I think this was done by Gary Thompson. I think it's Gary Thompson. So yeah, I just added the tyres and rims, and then we also added a grease gun on the side, twin CB aerials in yellow, obviously twin beacons, and then we've got obviously Gary Thompson's private number plate. Obviously 6-pillar cab. What else? It's not a loader version. And then it's got a Sumo weight block on the front, which I bought not long ago for it. It's quite nice, to be fair. I must buy another one. They do sell different colours. They sell red, black and green. I must get a black one for the 728, sorry. Moving on to the 7430, which is probably now my favourite 30 series I've got at the moment. I've got quite a few of them. This was the first ever 30 series I bought. First ever proper model I bought as well. And yeah, not much to say about it, except it's a lot of sentimental value to me. I'd like to do a few other bits to it eventually, but yeah, it holds a lot of value in my heart because I'm really glad I still got it, because a lot of the models that I had when I was carpet farming did not stay. I ended up selling them and basically started fresh. Some of them I did keep, but yeah, this was one of them I kept. Obviously a loader version, which I'd like to get another set of them brackets to chuck on this eventually and make it a removable loader. Would add quite nice really to have a nice loader tractor for the contracting fleet, because the 6.5 is mainly for the farm. Weight block I've put on myself, didn't come with a weight block like that. Still got the grill guard on. A lot of people tend to take them off if the loader tends to stay off, but I quite like it, it's different. Yeah, so I kept that on, weight block added on, new set of rims and tyres supplied by Perfect 32, and my god does it change the tractor completely. I'm going to get another set and put them on the 6.9 eventually. Since I've added new mirrors because, well, carpet farming me didn't think, and yeah, they broke off anyway. So I put new mirrors off a Claas Axion. I know they're not proper, but they're better than nothing. It's had a new green star receiver as well, because that broke off, and it's also had 2 new beacons, which are for the 30 series, so they are proper beacons for her. Moving on to the back, another reg plate, an 09 plate, which would be about right. What else? Yellow CB aerial, which came off the 6.9, and that's basically it. So as I said, I do want to get a loader put back on this tractor eventually. Moving on to the newest tractor in the yard, 24 plate Fent, Fent 7 to 8 Vario. All the bells and whistles on this girl. The first tractor that's cost a lot of money on this farm. Twin red CB aerials, chrome exhaust, square air horns on the top, obviously painted in black. If you haven't seen that video, go and check out the last video. I go over it a bit more on who made it. 24 plate number plate as well, 60k, so she is the fastest of the fleet as well. So you can tell she's going to do a lot of the lugging, carting tankers, trailers and so on. She's also 300 horsepower, so she's going to be doing a lot of the heavy tillage, heavy work. Most likely running the front and back mowers as well. And just the heavier work as well, to take the strain off the smaller tractors, which handle the kit completely fine. But if you've got the bigger tractor in the yard, you might as well use the power, right? And save fuel as well. So yeah, that's that. Moving on then to the Claas. So I've owned a few Viking Claas in my past. I've owned a 640, or was it a 650 with a loader. I do regret selling that. That was a really nice tractor. But yeah, sold that. I then owned a 640. I kind of regret selling that as well. But I kept these two. Very hard to find one of these in the gunmetal grey. I wish I bought a black one as well. Still on the lookout, so if you guys know of any of the newer type Arian in black, let me know, because I'm looking for one. That's got a red Sumo weight block on the front with, guessing the person that had this weight block originally painted that there, which I'm not keen on. Not much done to this. Front plate done, and then on the back same again as well, 50k as well. So yeah, nice tractor to say the least. So yeah, moving on, we've got the last tractor, Claas Arian 650, one of my favourite Arians that I've got, because there's a bit of work done to this. She's got, I don't know what you'd call them, they're not wheel spacers, they're like the, I don't know what you call them. They're like the wheel nuts, but you have like the rings around it. Like if you realise on this, you can see there, that's had the proper sort of job done to it, which is really nice. Bit more UK spec that. Reg plate looks to be cut off on the top yet. I didn't do that. It's got an MX weight block on the front that I've done myself. UK reg plate, 71 plate on the back. Was running the hedge cutter last year, hence of that. To stop the link arm swaying back and forth so much, because I don't know why, but I don't know if something's broken in there somewhere, but these link arms sway back and forth a lot, rather than the link arms on this Claas are solid. You can see the amount of play on that, and the hedge cutter would just fall off, so I put that bar on there to stop them swinging. And yeah, that's basically it. That's all the tractors, the contracting fleet for 2024. And most likely 2025. I don't see much changing, to be fair. I don't know what would be the next tractor to add to the fleet. I'd say we've got enough tractors now at this stage. But I don't know. Would there be, let me know in the comments down below, would there be any tractor you would guys swap out for? Would it be any of the Deers, the Clars, the Fent? The Fent is just a ride, so there's no chance that's gonna go. But let me know in the comments down below. Would there be any tractors you'd swap out, and for what? Let me know in the comments, because I am genuinely curious, and possibly we could make it happen one day. I was thinking of getting rid of the 7430, but now that I've spent a bit of money on that, I don't think there's point getting rid of that. Maybe the 6920 is the next to go, I don't know. But we'll see. But yeah, that is it. Thought I'd update you guys on the current tractor fleet the contractors are running at the moment. It's changed a little bit since a few years ago when I took the last picture, which is on the backing photo of my channel, which is soon to change. So by the time you see this video, it's probably changed to this. So hey guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video, something a bit different. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and yeah, see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.